Good morning, my friends. Happy hump day. So, I woke up this morning and realized that today is my last day of my 61st year. So, that leaves me 3 years, if I live that long, to get my shit together. Because the way I got it calculated out right now, I have 52 years left before my debts are paid off. Yeah. My kids wanted an inheritance. I didn't know it was going to be in the negative, hey? Yeah. Anyways, I had a chuckle about that one. And then the other thing about age is age isn't really important, but it is important if you're drinking wine, cheese, whiskey, whatever else you need to be aged. Sour milk? I don't know. Anyways, I'm kind of pissed off this morning. I got a brand new tire put on my vehicle in January, and it's got a little bulge on the side of it. So I have tire warranty, and my other three tires are starting to crack, which is crap. There's only 30,000 K on them. So they took it in and had, what do you call it? Sent in the thing for warranty. Warranty said, no. They said bulges are due to heavy braking, hitting curbs, not enough air in your tires. The list went on and on and on. Well, number one, I don't drive fast. I don't go anywhere where there's curbs because I don't mall shop. I don't go anywhere. I don't have curbs where I live. I don't have curbs where I work. They're just a bunch of liars. So I told them that they can shove their tires and that I did order tires from them for the winter. They can cancel my order. I'll go with another company that does honor their tires. And if it's a factory manufacturer problem, then maybe they should go after them, but they should still cover my tires. That's the way I look at it. But apparently they only deal with rims and flats. So be careful when you buy insurance and warranties and shit that you know exactly what it covers. They told me that it was bumper to bumper and it covers my tires. Well, my tires got problems. I have 4 tires on my car and 3 of them need to be replaced, and they shouldn't have to be replaced. They should still have a couple good years, 3 more years on them for the amount of driving that I do. Yeah, I don't know. Did they just piss me off? The other thing that I was watching someone's blog this morning, and the interesting thing that she was talking about is that things that piss us off aren't usually their other person. It's not that person's fault. It's our fault because of the way we've handled it. So we should be pissed off at ourselves, right? Yeah. Very interesting. I look at the type of work that I do, and I'm pretty. I do my job really well. However, I've got a couple people that I've let slide because, you buy their bullshit. And at the end of the day, the person who got screwed was me. And they didn't even pull my hair, which is quite upsetting. But how do you fix that? Bad parenting is pretty much what it boils down to. I should have parented them better 2 years ago, and they'd be good little toddlers today. But everything is fixable. Even though you see that there's nothing to fix it, no way to fix it. It can be fixed. This is a bagel from Tim Hortons. Should go there and say, I'd like to order some charcoal bread. I was looking at, I follow a few different people, and people like watching people eat. What's up with that? Or watching them cook. Cook and eat. People like to watch that. I don't know. I don't like watching people eat. I don't like eating in front of people, but my morning's about to start soon, so I've got to finish my breakfast. I phone my people. I phone my coworkers every morning. I try to do it every morning. And they answer the phone and they sound so down in the dumps. Like, you got to be happy. You woke up on the right side of the dirt. You have a job. There's many out there that don't. You're pretty free to do what you want in your job here. I mean, sure, you've got things to do every day, but they're not making you sit at your desk and call 500 people to get a deal. It's a pretty laid back job. However, sometimes it gets pretty stressful. I have a pretty stressful job. People think that because I've been doing this for so long that I have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I try to learn something new every day. What amazes me, though, is the people that think that they're smarter than you. Oh, they probably are smarter. They got a better education, blah, blah, blah. But what is smart? I'm not smart. If I was smart, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be on some beach somewhere with servants. I would have made my millions years ago and retired at 40. People who get to retire early are lucky people. It's hard getting up in the morning every morning when you're tired because you didn't sleep in the night because some fruit fly in your house was in and out. You have a cat that chases its own shadows and sounds like an elephant running through the house. Oh well, it is what it is, right? You make it what it is. I always thought I'd be one to travel, see the world. I was lucky to get out of town on a long weekend. But my life is good. Today, hopefully tomorrow, and the day after. My dad's 88. And he's got a good life. For that 20 minutes that I talked to him on the phone anyways. You know, for the other 23 and a half hours of the day, I don't know how content he is. You know, does he just stay in his room, watch and fall asleep in front of his TV, or do they actually take them out and do activities? That would be, I don't know, I don't work there. I don't have a baby cam in his room. Wonder how many nursing homes set it up. Families set it up so they have baby cams in their parents' rooms so they can see how their family's being treated. I went to Staples yesterday during work, and I had to buy a case of paper. But I bought this thing too to hang my jacket up. It's a damage-free hanging suspension large hook designer thing. And tried here. If it works here, I might get one for my house. Says it holds up to 5 pounds. And then I like these pens. They're better than the crappy pens they give me, so I bought them too. And a Whiteout. You never know when you're going to need Whiteout. And then my paper, but the paper's too heavy, so I'll have to bring it in package by package from my car. Yeah. I was watching a girl the other day. I actually follow her. She's starting to read tarot cards. She's just learning. Her name's Trina. Her site's called Time with Trina if you want to follow her. She has more of a supporters page now. She's not so much live otherwise. But she's kind of stuck where she's at. And the other night she was drinking tequila and went live. So you don't do that. You don't drink and go live when you're feeling down in the dumps. Oh my God, that woman. Although she had 1.4 mil watch her and her drunken stupidness. And the next morning she got up, she took down the video and was apologizing to everybody. But I thought it was kind of cute. She was trying to justify her life. And I think we do that a lot. But drinking's not the way to justify it. She's 46 years old. And I guess she drank quite heavy in her younger days. So her older days, she calls them her recovery years. But the next day she looked pretty rough. Yeah. Well, this is kind of a little boring talk, but I got to try to come here more often. And it would be nice to get some comments on my board. It would be nice to get some subscribers. It would be nice to be able to go live from my phone. Then we could have some really good conversations. We could talk about vaginas and penises and all kinds of things. Kind of limited what I can talk to here. This is a workplace. Their computer can't talk about vaginas and penises on their work computer, right? Work people. Fuck my life, hey. I didn't buy any lottery tickets. Good thing I didn't. Nobody won. So I have another chance if I decide to buy a ticket for Friday's draw. I think tonight is 6:49. I don't know anymore. They have too many draws out. I can't afford them. But welcome to my live. I'm surprised if anybody stays to the end. Um, I still have my list of people who subscribed. As soon as I make the 100, I will be giving away some free oils because I'm the oil queen. Maybe one day we'll talk about oils, about all the changes essential oils has made in my life and how it's cut back on my medication that I used to take. Excuse me, we could do an oil talk. We could have a little oily conversation. You can let me know what you want to talk about. My head is full of stuff. And all you have to do is mention something and I can talk about it forever. We could talk about mining, copper mining. I used to do that. We could talk about working in a deli. I did that. I used to work in Radio Shack. I worked for the government. I worked for Children's Services. I've worked for crisis centers. I've actually worked on a crisis line, saving people's lives. I don't know how I managed to do that because I'm a pretty jaded person with no compassion for others, so I don't know how that happened. I had my own home care business. I worked for home care. They said, I can't remember, I was let go because they said I was stealing dog food or cat food or something. No, what was it? Cigarettes. I was stealing cigarettes and I didn't even smoke. Maybe it was their other care workers that worked there. Anyways, then I started up my own home care business. I did that for many years. I sewed for a living. You know what? I paid my mortgage sewing for Keisho Design. I sewed for people. I put zippers in their coats and their pants. I hemmed. I altered. I did wedding dresses. I did bridesmaids dresses. And holy fuck, I would hate sewing today. I fucking hate it. It's like if you grew up on Kraft dinner, you probably hate that today too. When my kids were little, I used to make casseroles, lots of them, because you add a little bit of noodle in there and it expands, or you add rice and it makes more. Because it was pretty tough when my kids were little. But they never went without. I did. So, yeah. And then I got into this racket. We could talk about this racket. Anyways. All right, my friends. It is just about time that I turn my open sign on. I love you all. And remember, age only matters in wine, cheese, sauerkraut, hey? There's something else. Wine, cheese. I don't know. Anyways, if you can think of other things that age matters in, whiskey. I think that's important. People like to have aged whiskey. Anyways, love you all. Be kind, be safe, and stay out of trouble. Vote. That's on the 20th. You got 5 more days to figure out your shit. And vote. Peace out.